Now, the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Temperatures currently sitting into those 80s, which is lovely to see after all of the 90s we've experienced. Some areas breaking into the triple digits. We've also got some wind in the forecast. That's why the sky's looking as nice as it is. Still a little bit of haze on the horizon, but better conditions than what we have experienced down in the Twin Falls region. Cloudy skies, light winds on top of that too, and temperatures sitting at 85. If you got plans to be outside, I'd pick the next 3 days because we do have a cool down that's going to be showing up. We'll talk about that in a few moments, but I have to update an active fire that is happening right now, the MM65 I-84 fire. That's what it is called. My latest update on that, BLM called and said that it is over 5,000 acres now and continuing to expand. It was caused by a car fire that was earlier today. You can see that the traffic has now cleared out of the area, but it is still a fire that we are going to continue to monitor. Our Allie Tripke will be out on the scene, and hopefully we'll have the latest for you tonight at 10 o'clock, so make sure you tune in there. But the MM65 I-84 fire, it is over 5,000 acres as of recent. And that's not the only wildfire we've been paying attention to. Another one over in Oregon, the Cram fire, is now drawing ever closer to 100,000 acres. Remember earlier this week on Tuesday talking about this fire, it was sitting just below 30,000 acres, and now heading into the weekend, it is the largest fire in the United States, and it is continuing to expand and cause some smoke. Some good news for us, we do have a little bit of a break in that smoke. There's also a fire just south of Ontario. We're going to continue to monitor that. Unfortunately, heading into Sunday, a little bit more haze is on the way because of some Northern California fires. You can see all of that smoke moving into the region. So just be prepared. Some hazy weather is going to be on the way for the Treasure Valley and the Magic Valley as well going into the rest of our weekend. Let's get to the good news now. Cooler temperatures on the way going into tomorrow and heading into Monday, Tuesday. We got a little bit of a low pressure system that's going to bring some precipitation to the northern part of Idaho, but this is actually going to bring in some cooler temperatures. So highs of 80s for a couple of days, which is great signs for us. It's not going to last for long, unfortunately. Heading into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are expecting a bump in temperatures once again as that low pressure system that was hanging over the top of the state is going to disappear, be replaced by a ridge. But we're going to keep an eye because this trough that's right here, that shape that's right over the top of Portland, Newport, and Eugene could potentially bring in some cooler weather heading into next weekend. So just make sure to stay locked into our forecast. We'll hopefully have the latest numbers, but still going to get warmer nonetheless heading into Wednesday and Thursday. Going into tomorrow, though, skies are looking nice and temperatures going to be sitting into those 90s across the board, low 90s, which is a little bit better than what we have been seeing, and even cooler is on the way going into the start of the work week. Twin Falls going to be seeing temperatures sitting into those 90s as well. 89 over in Burley and in Oakley will be the coolest in the region. Those temperatures, like I mentioned, not going to shift too much for the Twin Falls area, but you'll still see some 80s. 87 on the way for Monday and Tuesday. Back into the 90s we go Wednesday, Thursday. The warmest we're going to see is probably heading into the weekend. 94 is on the way. Treasure Valley, some great temperatures on the way for you. 86 expected to be the high on Monday, but doesn't last for long. Temperatures warming quickly back up into those 90s. We'll have a bit of cloud coverage. So if you got plans to be outside, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, those are kind of the pick days, I would say, if you want to go out and enjoy some nice activity with cloudy skies. The sun returns quickly after that with clear skies on the way. 97 expected for Thursday. So enjoy the cooler weather while it lasts.